Imagine a blast so mysterious it leaves scientists baffled over a century later. Welcome to the story of the Tunguska event. Was it a UFO, a super-secret experiment, or just nature showing off? Let's dive into one of history's quirkiest puzzles and unravel the tale that has tickled the brains of scientists and conspiracy theorists alike. Now, let's set our time machine to 1908 Siberia. Picture this: vast, untouched forests, a place where the word remote really means something. It's June 30th, a seemingly ordinary summer day. Locals are going about their business, probably thinking about what they're going to have for lunch, when suddenly, the sky decides it's showtime. Eyewitnesses from hundreds of kilometers away reported seeing a bright bluish light streak across the sky, followed by a series of booming explosions. Now imagine you're there in the middle of nowhere, and the sky just lights up like a gigantic neon sign. People described a blinding flash, stronger than the sun, and then kaboom, a shockwave that would give any blockbuster movie a run for its money. But wait, it gets weirder. This isn't your typical boom and it's done scenario. The aftermath of this cosmic spectacle was just as baffling. In a region known as Tunguska, an area about 2,000 square kilometers, that's big enough to fit a small country, was left utterly flattened. We're talking about 80 million trees lying on the ground, all neatly arranged in a radial pattern, like some kind of extraterrestrial game of dominoes. Now here's where the human mind goes wild. The locals, they thought it was the end of the world. A reasonable assumption when the sky starts throwing temper tantrums. Scientists, well, they were stumped. And let me tell you, nothing excites the scientists more than a good old-fashioned mystery. Was it a meteor, a comet, or perhaps the universe's way of saying, hey, look at me? And so began the wild ride of theories and expeditions to uncover the truth behind this Siberian enigma. But as we'll see, the Tunguska event was not going to give up its secrets easily. It's like the ultimate whodunit, where even Sherlock Holmes would have been left scratching his head. In the wake of the Tunguska explosion, the theories flew faster than the shockwave itself. Without a crater, this was not your garden variety space rock party. It was as if the universe had pulled off the ultimate magic trick, a grand explosion with no tangible magician. The local Evenki tribesmen spoke of a curse from the god Ogdi. They believed this fiery sky spirit was punishing humans for their misdeeds. Quite a celestial scolding, if you ask me. Then there were the scientific theories, which ranged from the plausible to the kind of ideas you'd get during a wild night out. Some scientists leaned towards a comet, a big dirty snowball from space that vaporized in the atmosphere. Sounds tidy, except for the minor detail of no evidence. Others pondered a meteorite, but again, where's the space rock to prove it? And let's not forget the extraterrestrial enthusiasts, who were probably thinking, finally, aliens decided to RSVP to Earth's party. The eyewitness accounts added layers to this cosmic mystery. Reports of night turning into day, strange glowing skies, and even bizarre consequences like glowing people. It's like everyone suddenly got free backstage passes to a cosmic light show. And then there were the after effects, eerie sounds resembling artillery fire, seismic vibrations, and a shockwave that knocked people off their feet. If Earth had a status update, it would read, currently experiencing technical difficulties. As if the universe hadn't confused us enough, the aftermath was just as puzzling. You'd expect a disaster zone, but apart from the fallen trees, the local flora and fauna were thriving, like nature had hit the reset button. It was a paradox, a destructive yet rejuvenating force, leaving scientists to scratch their heads and wonder, what on earth, or rather, what not on earth was this? Now let's talk about Leonid Kulik, the man who decided to play detective with one of nature's biggest mysteries. Picture this, a mineralogist venturing into the heart of Siberia, where the wilderness is as unforgiving as a math test you didn't study for. His goal? To find clues to the Tunguska enigma. Kulik's expeditions in the 1920s and 1930s were the stuff of adventure novels. He navigated through the Siberian taiga, a place where even GPS would throw up its virtual hands and say, "You're on your own, buddy." When Kulik reached the epicenter, expecting a crater, he found, well, a whole lot of nothing. It was like expecting a birthday cake and getting a salad instead. The most striking clue was the tree pattern. Imagine trees laid out like spokes on a wheel, all pointing away from the center. It was as if a colossal force had pushed them down, a botanical domino effect. But the big question remained. What was this force? Kulik's theory of an airburst started to gain traction. The idea was that a cosmic object had exploded mid-air, unleashing energy equivalent to about 185 Hiroshima bombs. That's nature saying, I can do fireworks too, and I don't need a holiday as an excuse. Kulik's work laid the foundation, but the Tunguska mystery was like a lock without a key. Expeditions over the years turned up traces of microscopic dust and high levels of certain isotopes, breadcrumbs that hinted at a cosmic visitor. Yet the full picture remained elusive, as if the universe had set up a cosmic escape room with the clues scattered and hidden. The lack of a smoking gun, or in this case a smoking space rock, kept the door wide open for speculation. Was it an icy comet that evaporated before it hit? A rocky asteroid that disintegrated in a fiery display? Or something entirely different? The Tunguska event turned into a scientific whodunit, a riddle wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma, all tucked inside a Siberian forest. As we fast forward into the modern era, the Tunguska mystery still holds its grip on the scientific community. With the advancement of technology and a bit more brain power at our disposal, newer theories have emerged, each trying to unravel the cosmic knot of Tunguska. The first major contender in our space detective story is the asteroid hypothesis. Picture a rocky space traveler, minding its own business, cruising through space, when Earth suddenly pops up saying, "Surprise!" The theory goes that this asteroid, perhaps a few dozen meters in diameter, decided to go out with a bang, literally, by exploding in the atmosphere. It's like a rock star ending its final concert with a mind-blowing pyrotechnic show, except in this case the rock star is a real rock. But the plot thickens with the comet theory. Comets, those icy vagabonds of the cosmos, have a knack for dramatic entrances. The idea here is that a comet made of ice, dust and gases ventured too close to Earth and got a warm welcome. A little too warm, causing it to vaporize before it could hit the ground. It's as if it wanted to leave its mark, but in a ghostly, now you see me, now you don't fashion. Let's add a pinch of science to these theories. We're talking fragments of rocky and metallic material found in the area, high levels of certain isotopes like iridium and xenon, and even tiny magnetic spheres in the tree resin. It's like nature's version of breadcrumbs, leading us down the path to understanding this cosmic event. These clues suggest a high-energy explosion caused by an extraterrestrial object, but the jury's still out on whether it was a rock star asteroid or a shy comet. The advancements in computer modeling have added another layer to this cosmic cake. Scientists have run simulations of both asteroid and comet scenarios, trying to recreate the Tunguska event digitally. It's like a video game, but instead of battling aliens or racing cars, we're simulating space rocks and ice balls. These models help us understand how an airburst could have flattened the forest without leaving a crater, shedding light on the power and behavior of these cosmic intruders. But wait, there's more. Some theories have taken a wilder turn, venturing into the realms of antimatter and even black holes. Imagine a tiny black hole or a chunk of antimatter deciding to take a tour of Earth, only to leave a signature of destruction in its wake. While these ideas make for fantastic science fiction, they're more on the fringes of scientific plausibility, the kinds of theories that make you go, and then maybe nah. In the end, the modern theories, armed with science and a dash of imagination, are still piecing together this puzzle. The Tunguska event remains one of the great unsolved mysteries of the 20th century, a testament to the endless wonders and surprises our universe holds. It's a cosmic whodunit that keeps scientists, enthusiasts, and conspiracy theorists alike on their toes, all asking the same question: what really happened over the skies of Siberia in 1908? In wrapping up our journey through the Tunguska mystery, we're reminded of the vast uncharted wonders of our universe. Over a century later, this event still captivates, a testament to nature's unpredictable power and our enduring quest for knowledge. What's your theory on this cosmic puzzle? Share your thoughts, and remember, the sky above is a canvas of mysteries, always ready to surprise us. Thanks for watching, and keep looking up.